In the Mayurbhanj district of Odisha, 30 kindergartners were sitting outside their school, playing in the dirt. They were completely unaware that a highly venomous cobra was quickly approaching them. Before the snake could reach the kids, a local street dog named Kali intervened. She threw herself at the snake, sprinting directly into its path, and a desperate, violent physical struggle broke out between them. Kali managed to kill the cobra, saving all 30 children, but she was bitten multiple times during the fight. The venom worked quickly, and Kali died from her injuries. The village was so devastated by her sacrifice that they placed her on a bed of flowers, wrapped her in a white cloth, and gave her a ceremonial funeral with full human rituals. In a country where street dogs are widely considered a dangerous nuisance, a nameless, unowned animal gave her life for human children. Indian free-roaming dogs are typically viewed as public safety hazards, pests that carry disease and threaten modern urban life. We can see this perception clearly in a community study conducted by the Goa Rabies Control Program, which surveyed hundreds of households to capture the definitive academic baseline for how people view these animals. This chart shows the exact breakdown of public sentiment. 60% of respondents explicitly label free-roaming dogs as scary, and 58% view them as a nuisance. This data highlights a deep-seated friction between humans and the dogs they share the road with. But Kali's intervention shows that these perceived nuisances are also capable of identifying and neutralizing lethal threats to the community. Kali was an Indian pariah dog, or Indi, part of an Aboriginal lineage that has lived alongside human civilizations for thousands of years. Because they evolved on the streets rather than in controlled breeding programs, Indis developed extreme adaptability. They also possess a unique capacity for independent decision-making, allowing them to assess threats and react instantly without waiting for commands from a human handler. This schematic illustrates their biological function as natural guardians. Their sharp observational skills and acute senses of hearing and smell allow them to detect a threat, like a silent snake in the grass, long before a human ever could. Kali's intervention wasn't a fluke. When she threw herself at that cobra, she was executing an ancient biological program designed to protect her pack. We see this exact instinct repeated across the country. In Kolkata in 1996, 3 street dogs stood vigil overnight to protect an abandoned infant. In Purulia in 2016, 4 Indis surrounded a 7-day-old baby left in the cold, fighting off local wild animals until a schoolteacher arrived the next morning. This instinct is what official canine units harness for public safety. During the 1993 Mumbai bombings, a police Labrador named Zanjeer detected over 3,000 kilograms of RDX, 600 detonators, and 200 hand grenades amidst the urban rubble. Professional bomb detection relies entirely on directing the identical biological traits, keen senses, and protective loyalty that street Indis naturally possess. We saw it again during the 26/11 attacks in Mumbai, when a canine team consisting of Max, Tiger, Caesar, and Sultan tracked down bombs and detonators through the chaos of the city. For their service, those official sniffer dogs were given full state funerals wrapped in the national flag, the exact same honor given to Kali. Whether a dog is wearing a specialized police harness in Mumbai or wandering the dirt roads of an Odisha village, their biological mandate to protect the humans around them remains exactly the same. If these street dogs are so capable of independent survival, we have to ask why they choose to live in such close proximity to humans who actively fear them. This regression plot from the Goa study provides the answer. Despite overwhelming public fear, 37% of respondents actively feed free-roaming dogs. Looking closer, pet owners and practitioners of specific religions, like Hinduism, are statistically more likely to feed these dogs, sustaining the street population. The street dog's existence is a mutual transaction. In exchange for this informal food network, the dogs provide a vital service. They offer natural pest control, act as neighborhood sentinels, and provide quiet emotional support. The 60% of people who fear street dogs are not entirely wrong. Barking noise pollution at night, dog bites, and the constant threat of rabies are severe, very real problems in India. But historical data proves that mass culling or forced relocation of these animals are completely ineffective methods for reducing the population or the danger. This flowchart illustrates the data-backed solution required for peaceful coexistence. Animal birth control, spay and neuter programs, combined with comprehensive anti-rabies vaccinations, lower aggression and disease, resulting in stable, protective community packs. The funeral in Odisha served as a final acknowledgement of Kali's role in the village, honoring a resident who had just saved 30 lives. Shifting from a strategy of removal to community-led management essentially turns a public safety liability into a standing network of millions of biological guardians.